Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. We're down at the shop and look at the money, 1.1 million. Where do we get that money? I'll show you where we got the money. Yeah, I don't want to go back, I want to go this way. Somewhere. Where is it? Right here. Look at our loan. Our loan is $1.415 million. That's right. Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing? I borrowed all the money that we could because today we're going to be going big and going broke. But first things first, we got the John Deere down here. I reset a lot of the original equipment. And I did bring it down here because I want the extra 20%. So we are going to start by selling some stuff, and then we're going to just buy stuff. The one thing I did with the fertilizer I brought it down here though, is if we look at our fields up here, I fertilized these fields and the grass field. And it worked out just right because when I got done, there was no fertilizer left in the tank. So we're going to sell that. We're gonna actually make some money, but we don't have enough money for everything I want to buy. So we got to make sure we do this calculated. So this wonderful cedar that's been working on the farm for the first year and a half, that's got to go bye-bye. I was going to say there's no seed in there. That's kind of odd, but my guess is when I reset it, it emptied all the seed. That'd be my guess. $3,000 here, $3,000 there. The cultivator. We're not going to need that anymore if we buy the right seed drill, which probably will not be today. But either way, this seed drill is way too small for what we're doing. So that needs to go. I keep hitting escape, and I don't know why. Probably from playing other games. And the plow. It's not a magical plow, though. That's why it needs to be sold. If you get that reference, thank you for watching. Alright. We'll sell that, and then we gotta get the heck out of the way, is what we need to do. Alright, and it keeps hitting escape. So, let's park the John Deere here for right now. The first thing we are going to buy, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it and get this guy working. If I can find what I'm looking for. Fertilizer spreaders. So we had this one right here. Decent fertilizer spreader, 12 meter width. Holds 7,000, or excuse me, 7,000, yeah, 700. I would like to get this, but, we can wait on that. And it doesn't matter because both these are 24 meters spread width. It's just the capacity that it holds. And really 4,000 is quite a lot. So that's going to be the first thing we buy. I hope the John Deere can hold it with all that weight. But we need to head on over to where the moo cows are. And FYI, we now have 21 cows. They reproduced one. Hooray! And why the guy was up there fertilizing those fields, I took all the silage that was in that bunker out of here, and that is in a power food mixer. Going to town. Actually, this is going to eat up a lot of this, but that's fine. Hopefully the John Deere can manage that. Now, also I should mention, at the biogas plant, our silage is ready to be sold, but there's just a minor problem. If we go here, where is it? Yeah, that's not a good price right there. It was actually going down before I started recording, so I'm glad to see that it stopped. So yeah, I want to wait for that to go up. There's not really a rush to sell it now, so hang on to it. But I'm interested to see how Courseplay is going to manage this. And I'm trying to see, it looks like the John Deere is going to have no problem holding that weight up in the back with no counterweight in the front. Let me just make sure. Yes, the field is ready to be fertilized. That's what I wanted to make sure. So let's bring this guy right on over here. Probably right here, really, is where it needs to be. It says we're in field 41. There we go. Let's see, no. Oops. This should be this one here. Then you go here, and then we're in field 41. Starting location, current vehicle, automatic. I don't want to do no headlands. So what course is it going to do for us here? Okay, it wants to start over there. Interesting. It wants to start here. Not a problem. We'll back it up. Okay, we don't need to see that anymore. And let you drive the course. Alright, so while he's fertilizing our field, actually I have no way to teleport to where I need to go, and I'm hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Visit the shop. Okay, so where do we start spending our money? Well, let's look at this, think of this the way it needs to be. We can't make money without a harvester. And if we go to our seasons map, we do have barley. Barley is going to be ready to be harvested in a few days. So the first thing we're going to do is, yes, we're like I said, we're going big. We're getting my favorite harvester, which, a lot of people, the price is more expensive, but I've modified the settings on this for the other big map I was on. It holds 100,000 liters, 3,000 liters of gas. Horsepower is quite high because, well, let's face it, when holding 100,000 liters, you need a lot of horsepower. So yeah, and yeah, that's a hefty price. But actually, I don't think I changed that because I really don't know how that's calculated, so I left it the same. But anywho's, the CR1090 for 430 grand. Yes, please. Thank you. So that dropped us down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So we need the header. I'm right on the headers. Obviously, if I'm going with the CR1090, I'm getting the 45 footer. I mean, why wouldn't you? A lot of reasons why I like this tool. You don't need a trailer for it. Did I purchase it? Yes, we did. Now you do have to be careful with this much horsepower because this thing will fling around on you. But when you're doing big fields, you need a big I was on Rattlesnake Valley, which has huge fields. And yes, I knocked down a stop sign. Get over it. So, yeah, those fields there, 100,000 liter capacity, I still had to empty this thing like 5 or 6 times in one field. And this thing has no problem doing 30. I'm just trying to be careful turning it because this thing will spin out. But I like the fact that, you don't need a trailer for the header. It's nice and easy to maneuver around for the most part. and you can go just as fast as the traffic on this map. So the good thing is we got a harvester again, so now in a couple days we can actually harvest and make money. Which we're going to need to do because we're not done spending just yet. I wonder if this guy needs to push up the hill. So traffic can... I pushed him too hard, which bumped me. I don't want to take down the speed limit sign. That'd be rude. Right now we're just going to park this in the yard because I'm not really sure where I can park the header. Well, we'll park the header in the yard. We'll park... Oh, no, no, no. I was making a wide turn. Yeah, like that little pickup truck. Don't move forward yet, dude. Wow, the horsepower in this will make you zigzag around everywhere. Which is easy to handle when it's got a full load in it, but... do that. Because we'll probably use the other New Holland to do something with that header. I may do that off cam because that takes me forever. We are going to park the harvester back in the same bay. Hopefully it should fit. I would assume it fits. Don't scratch the new harvester. We will need that in a couple days' time. Close up. I'm not even going to bother trying to put the header in there because the other header didn't fit in there. I may have to park that in there. That's probably what I need to do. Let's visit the shop once again. I'm trying to figure out if I have enough. Now I have a mod, but I'll have to take the money out afterwards because the mod is a little goofed up. Basically, I know the cocklinger, the cockerling. Sure, I'll pronounce it right. I think whoever did the mod forgot a zero at the end, so I'm gonna take out $85,000 off of this total at some point. But this is what we want. Not only does it cultivate, it actually plows. But this is where the fun part comes in. It needs 650 horsepower. If you just look at the regular cultivator, 350 horsepower. But this plows and cultivates. The cultivating part I really don't care, but I figured, if I'm going to get a plow, I could do it. Now, I do have a mod of this, which cultivates, but if we go into plows, there, it just says it plows. They just change it from cultivating to plowing. The reason why I like these because with these kind of a plow, in order to get the full width out of it, you have to back way out of the field in order to get it, and it's kind of tight. So I kind of like the I don't know how to say it, but maybe like the square plow to plow it out better, so you can just back up to the edge of the field and you get the full width. But this is 10.2 meters, and I'm thinking of the future when we get the big fields down below. We're not going to plow that often anyways, but this is 14.5, and this can plow at 18. And what does this plow at? At 10. So, yes, this is what we need right here. I'll have to make a note to myself that I need to take out 85 grand. Because we need to plow after we harvest those fields. We need to plow to make those fields into one. Did I get the plow? Yes, there it is, right there. I didn't see if I could change the color, which I think... what am I doing there? I don't need to get in there. I think I can change the color of that. I think. Anyways. Okay, so now, of course, now we need a tractor to haul it. And this is where the Case Quadratec comes in. I have a cow farm like 20 miles, 30 miles from my house, and they have 3 of these suckers. Of course, they have a lot of cows. So in order to get the horsepower we need, 692 horsepower, but that brings a $500,000 tractor. And there we have it. A nice big tractor to do anything we need to. Trying to get a nice maybe little screenshot for the thumbnail. Of course, you already know the title of it. Going big and going broke. Now, another thing I need to do in order to help us make money. Where are we going? Oh yeah, the Clearwater BGA. I did a little searching on this to figure out where to put this placeable. Since I don't have no place to sell fertilizer on this map, I downloaded that, well, I can do it right now. We're close enough. If you go to placeables, sell point. This sells basically, you can sell anything here, basically. Well, not anything, but anything the mod allows, but it does allow fertilizer to be sold here. But it does allow me to place it here. And the reason why I chose here is because our processing plant, I'm not close to that. Yeah, okay, let's put that more. That's good enough right there. So the reason why I chose here is because if you look at the map, we'll be making it here, and I just didn't want to place it in the same area, so we only had to go 5 feet. You know, it's got to make, you know, make you travel to sell it. Does it show? I may have to restart the game in order to show the sell prices for certain things. But what I tell you I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick cut break right here. I'm going to restart the game, and while I do, I'm also going to take out the 85,000 so you can watch me do it. So you can see where I basically got 140 grand. So yeah, I will see you in a second. Was that a quick second for you? I kind of forgot that I had Courseplay going, fertilizing this field, and it was kind of halfway through, so instead of setting up Courseplay to do it all over again, which I would have lost fertilizer, now I'm doing it. But I'm almost done, and I got GPS set up for it, because, you know, John Deere does have a GPS on it, so why not use it? If you also look at the money, we're also down to 54,000. I did take out the 85,000 for the cultivator slash plow. And the sell point is showing on the display, but the one thing I'm not seeing is where it takes the fertilizer. So we're going to have to do a quick little test. I want to take the truck, get the tanker, get some liquid fertilizer, and we'll take it to the sell point and see if it does sell it. Now there is another problem with the sell point, which I did not read, but after I logged back on the game and saw the prices, I went and looked at the mod, and yeah, it does say so on the mod. I just didn't see it the first time. The mod, the sell price for the mod is 150%. So things that sell every place else on the map for sell points is, of course, is at quote unquote 100%. That sell point's at 150. So if it does take fertilizer, the only thing I'm going to sell there is fertilizer. That's the only thing. I'm not going to, because the prices are always going to be best at this sell point, and that's not quite why I got it. I think we're going to be making too much fertilizer for the map. So that's what I may be doing with it. Anyways, if we look, as I say, see, it says sell point 150%. Look at the prices. I mean, wheat 836. Everything else is low, low, low. But I don't see where I can sell fertilizer there. I can sell manure. and stuff like that. There's all the other stuff. I got the fish stuff mods, but I haven't, we haven't done any of that. So yeah, we'll have to see what I plan on to do there. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh, I wanted to go on there just to make sure. Nope, right here. Is that the second stage? Yeah, that's the first stage. That's the second stage. It's just this, the color difference there looks so much different. So it's like, oh no. So we used about 2,500 fertilizer for the field. But when it comes time to cut it in about 3 more days, it's going to pay off. So now we just need to drive around. I think we'll just park the John Deere in where the moo cows are for now. And what I need to do is go get the truck, hook up the tanker, and bring it to the sell point to make sure we can sell fertilizer there. Although it doesn't show it on the map or on the list. So I need to bring this up to the upper part of the farm here shortly, but let me teleport to the truck. The problem is the truck's up here, so let me go get the tanker, fill the tanker. I'll meet you back at the sell point, and we'll see if we can actually sell some fertilizer. So I'll see you in a second. So we got some liquid fertilizer, and we're heading to the BGA, quote-unquote sell point. What I may do is also save the game just before I dump it in here, because I may get nothing for it. So first things first, that way if something completely goes wrong, or if it gives me way too much money, then we'll have to think of something else. Alright, now what are you calling that I for unload? Okay, so it does take it. And that seems like a very high price. $40,000 for that. Okay, so I saved the game as you saw. I kind of recorded what I did, but I think I'm going to cut that out because I said a couple words maybe I shouldn't be saying. The fertilizer does sell. I sold, as you can see in the tank, we got 7,500 liters. I got $45,000 for selling that. So then what I did is I went in here, I'm like, well, how much does fertilizer actually go for? So if you go to pallets, liquid fertilizer tank, right here, 2,000 liters for basically so it's almost $1,000 per 1,000 liters. So I should have got like $7 grand, $8 grand for that tank. Give it, maybe $9 grand, but 45. So yeah, I think that, yeah, so we're just going to go in here, go to garage. Where is this? Alright, we're going to sell that right off. Now I got to credit my account 10 grand when on the XML file, because I just lost 10 grand on that. There, we sold that. That's fine. So my question is, no, I don't want that. So I'll have to think of a different option of what to do with liquid fertilizer, because we're going to be making too much of it at some point. I mean, I could just sell the slurry, but we're going to have so much digestate. Yeah, so I'll have to figure... We'll figure something out in the future, I'll do some research again. But that sell point is, yeah, that's just ripping the game off in a way. But since we got this liquid fertilizer, let's put the beacons back on. Yeah, so I gotta just add 10 grand to our account right now. Well, not right now, but I will after I finish recording. Not gonna bother doing it now. Alright, so I had to restart the game again because the game froze up on me. So I added the extra 10,000 for selling that sell point. So we should be all set with the money. Now the question is, I don't know how much that Seedmaster can hold for liquid fertilizer. Hopefully it takes it all. And if it holds 20,000, then I'm lucky because I didn't want to have a tank here. So we got rid of the sell point. That didn't quite work. Well, it worked, but it worked too much. If that makes sense. So I want to park the tanker back in here. It's good enough. Hop out. And we're going to close this right up. Going to open this up because we need to place to park our new Case Quadratec and our plow. Also, I did change the color of the bucket on the JCB to better match. Oops, might if I turn the engine off. So it matches a little bit better with the JCB, the bucket does. Alright, where's our beautiful case with our wonderful plow? I do believe I can change the color of this. But I think we'll keep it yellow for now. So I think the ones I had on Rattlesnake Valley I had as a red color to match the case. But we'll keep it yellow. Oh, I just want to get that in there roughly the way it should be. We'll disconnect that just in case I may just need the case. Just in case I need the case, yeah. Just in case I need the case for something else. Alright, lower that down. So if we go back in here, you can see that we're pretty much maxed out on our loan. Totally maxed out. I could borrow another 5,000. I don't know why. Maybe because of the equipment that we bought, our value of the farm went up a little bit. So the other things that we need to buy at some point, and it could be next spring, but we're going to make money on the fields that we have, and of course we got the BGA to deal with still. Where am I going here? I don't know. Where are... Right here. So I don't have the money to buy this yet. Not yet. 96. So I was hoping to at least buy that. And then we have to buy a tractor that could, you know, sow the fields with it. Now, obviously we can do it with the case. That's plenty of horsepower. Our John Deere doesn't quite cut it. But we don't need it just yet. We still got, you know, we still got the harvest season to go and all this other stuff. So what can we buy for 79 grand? Because I want to max out this loan, right? We want to max it out well. Or do I? Of course we do. I want to go, I mean, we want to go broke, right? So I was thinking, the last thing we're probably going to do is 21 cows. Look at the reproduction rate at 79%. I think it's time we get some more moo cows and max out the loan and just really put ourselves in a hole. Because what fun would it not be if we didn't have no other course of action right now other than to make money. How much is... I didn't want to do that. That was the wrong key. So yeah, we're 1.42 million loan. I didn't know that was even a thing in Farming Sim. I thought the max you could borrow was 300. But more cows means more manure, liquid slurry, more milk. All that fun stuff. And when I sleep during the night, we're going to lose a whole bunch of cash again. Where am I going to get to the sell point or buy point? I know where I'm going. I do believe I got to cross the bridge up here. Yep. Yep, so we went big and we're going broke. So we're going to buy some more cows. Just to help with the production of things. The problem with more cows means... Yeah, we gotta... Oh, the other thing I do want to buy before I buy the cows, though, is an implement for the JCB. I want to buy the bale spike for the JCB. Because that way I can have a bale spike up by the sheep and one for the cows. Alright, so before we buy the cows, do I have to go under wheel loaders to get it? This one right here, bale fork extra. That should be what I want. Just want to just double check here. Pallet fork. It's for the wheel loader. Yes. Okay, I just wanted that down there. Now if we go in here, moo cows. $75,000 worth if I can. Nope, we can only hold 28 cows. So we'll leave us 7,000. All of our cows. So that leaves us 7,000 in our bank account. Can't borrow any more money. Well, maybe we can now that our value of our farm's going to go up because now we got more cows. Yeah, I'm trying to make us go broke. I thought in the last episode I said, oh, you know, we need to do more stuff. We need all this equipment. Yes, and I said, yeah, let's borrow some money and let's start buying some stuff. I know I didn't want to have a loan. Then I thought, then when I saw how much I could borrow, I'm like, you know what? Let's just go crazy with it. Let's just max out and put the farm in a deep hole, and you know we got to climb ourselves out of this. Now I know I said before we'll pay back the loan at the end of the year. Will we do that now? Probably not. But who knows? Maybe I'll be fooled. Maybe our harvest and with our big grass field now, we will be able to. We'll take this back road here, but if we do that, I definitely gotta go in cab. Really? Alright. Sorry, cows. So, we have 21 cows, and we're bringing 28, so... Yeah, I may have to take care of the cows off cam. I'll have plenty to do. Is this gate still open? Yes, it is. And I think I also got rid of the triggers on the map. I forgot about that, and so we don't have the yellow markers everywhere. That cow just fell to the ground. So did that one. Interesting. Hope they're not disappearing off the map completely. Unload. Confirm. Alright, let's get out. Close that gate. Voila. Now, can I... Yeah, see, I can't borrow anymore, so that's our max loan. We have 7,000. This will probably take a few minutes to update. Hopefully it's not 77. There we go. Boom. 30 hours to reproduce. Another one. But, yeah, I'm going to have to take care of some of this right here. Straw, grass. Nothing too big. Power food. The trailer's up at the other farm. Water is something I probably will have to take care of, though. But that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. And, yeah, we're in a hole. But until next time on the Pacific Northwest, have a good one.